Hi friends. So here to do a quick little I'm gonna try to do a quick little wham bam, thank you ma'am. This is gonna be a what do you need to know romance edition. I've already published and made public a pick a card that I did sometime this week. And I just had a little extra time to kill, so I want to do this also. So yeah, you might get a couple of different uploads for today. Hi, my name is B. As I'm rambling and running my mouth, just in case if you're new here, if you're welcome to being here, welcome back. You already know how this goes. Yeah, drop down below in the description box if you need anything from me. Like, share, subscribe. Don't mind my cough. I came down with some sort of cough. It doesn't really feel like a cold as much as it feels like a cough. So I have my Ricolas. I have my daytime shit and my coffee and my V8 splash, which is fucking disgusting actually. I don't like this. Whatever, we just gonna roll through it, okay? I'm gonna go through each of the zodiac. I'm gonna start 1 through 12. Aries, starting with Aries, ending with Pisces, and we just gonna roll with the mother punches like that. Okay? Timestamps will be below. So, let's start with Aries. What does Aries need to know in romance at this time? What does Aries need to know in romance at this time? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, placements, occupation, community, pathway. Aries, this is a good time. What do you need to know when it comes to your love life and romance in general? Right now is a good time to focus on your career. I guess it's just a Saturn and Aries thing, but for right now, you're being advised to not really focus so much on love and romance and to really focus on your career. Your divine team is trying to open up different pathways for you. Okay, but in order to really kind of open up these certain types of pathways, you're going to have to focus on your career. Now, as you this intuitively feels like as you focus on your career and as you kind of get into the thick of your career, you might meet someone then. But for right now, this feels like if you want to be real, what do you need to know when it comes to romance and love? That now really just isn't the time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like Saturn and Aries really is coming to mind to me. So again, this can apply to all Aries placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, like I said. But this definitely makes me feel like if you really being real, there's a lot of other doors and things that your divine team is trying to open. Love is being like at the bottom of that list. So focus on your career. Even looking at this makes me feel like perfect your craft, practice your craft. You see, she's sewing. You know what I'm saying? She has all her sewing needles and shit. You know what I'm saying? She looks very focused. She looks very locked in. This is a time to lock in. The light bulb next to her head makes me feel like, especially for those of you if you've been getting some downloads, like let's say as of lately you've been getting some ideas where it's like, damn, do I want to do this? Damn, do I want to do that? Damn, I kind of been thinking about, well, I had this vision, I had this epiphany that maybe I want to get into whoop wop the bam, like whatever it is on your mind. This makes me feel like whatever ideas you've been having, Aries placements, now is the time to focus on it. Now is the time to really cut out the bullshit, to really lock in and to really kind of make the life for yourself that you desire, is what this feels like. I'm gonna be honest. Bottom of the deck card, yeah, main female. Up under that, we have unexpected income. Up under that, we have official person. So this is the time to really lock in, Aries. If you want to know what you need to know right now, it's time to lock in now more than ever, and it's time to really lock in on your career. Regardless of if you have a career pre-existing and you like, okay, but I've been working on it. Cool. It's like there's some things that you can really stand to really perfect, to really lock in a little further on, to really take to the next level. Do you know what I'm saying? You can never be too perfect. You can never be too good. You can never have too much product. You can never have too much of something. So even you see how she's sewing, right? There's already stuff, needles and threads and shit. You know what I'm saying? She got 3 different needles and shit. She got stuff behind her already, but it's like she's still working. You know what I'm saying? This makes me feel like if you're complacent and you have a pre-existing occupation career, you've been complacent, now is the time to shake yourself up out of that. For some of you, you haven't even been complacent. It's like now is the time to start. Now is the time to really, I'm here and take these ideas to road on the road. Take these ideas on the road. So whatever that means for whoever that applies for. But this pathway card, there's 5 butterflies here. Changes and transformation is happening. There are some pathways and some new opportunities, some new doors, some new journeys being made readily available to you. So instead of focusing on romance, you need to just focus on that. Give me something about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know when it comes to love and romance? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to romance. Taurus. You have courthouse. You have message of concern. and you have mature man. Bottom of the deck, you also have pathway. Let me recut. Main man. This makes me feel like you could have some unfinished business with somebody, Taurus. Something that you need to know. Give me this message of concern. What's the concern? What's the concern? Oh, and you have 555 here, Taurus. Wow. Yeah, something. There's definitely a message or something coming in. What's the concern? Right, I got that. But what's the? I guess they're not trying to tell me. What's the concern? I'm gonna ask one more time. They get a message of concern. I said, what's the concern? They gave me message card. So definitely a message coming in, Taurus. Something you need to know. You're about to get a message from someone. Message of concern. What is the message? Occupation. Poverty. Occupation. Bottom of the deck, poverty. You have a lot of synchronicities here, Taurus. Let's start with that courthouse card, message of concern card, mature man card, 23, 14, and a 5. All of these are reducing to 555. So there's definitely a change or something coming in, a message of some sort that's going to initiate some sort of change, some sort of transformation that's coming in. On the message card, you have a 7. On the occupation card, you also have a 7, 34 reducing down to a 7. Sevens for me is not only a card of luck but a card of rest and a card of encouragement. A number of luck, a number of rest, but also a number of encouragement. Your divine team is not telling me what this message exactly is or what this concern necessarily is. I guess the concern is the fact that you get the message itself. Maybe this is somebody who you feel like you have unfinished business with, or maybe, excuse me, Taurus, you feel like you have finished business but somebody else feels like it's unfinished. This could be from someone older than you, or someone who comes off as if they're really mature, someone you might perceive is really mature. I feel like what it is that you need to know at this time, there might be someone reaching out to you at work, or someone reaching out to you about career. It might concern you. However, this person isn't something to be trusted. So let's use an example, right? Let's say maybe, Taurus, you start a business. Maybe somebody out of the woodwork message you and say, hey, I'd like to see what you're doing. I'd like to collaborate. I'd like to do business. I'd like to sign you. I'd like to take your business to the next level, whatever it is, right? This could be someone who's acting like they're very mature, as if they know something. But this makes me feel like they don't know any motherfucking thing. They don't know any motherfucking thing. They can't help you. If they gonna sign you, then they really don't have the means to. If they excuse me, if this is regarding your job, your occupation, maybe someone sees how you posting online or some shit like that, and they really want to like help you, or got giving some words of or trying to give false ass, fake ass words of encouragement. This made me feel like someone doesn't really know what they're talking about. Be very careful of listening to the encouragement of other people thinking it'll change your life. This started out feeling a little romantic, but now I don't really feel romantic. It could be though, you know what I'm saying? Again, maybe there's someone from the past acting like they're matured and they've changed, and you know what I'm saying, da 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 da, and I've got my career and I'm finally about to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, but this person still ain't worth shit. They still ain't did shit. They still ain't hidden on shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they really haven't gotten into the occupation, or maybe they really do have a career off the ground or a business off the ground, but it's like it's not making no money. So it's like something along those lines. There's something coming in that if you're not careful, it might change and derail, shift your whole shit. This feels like either someone who wants to have some paperwork with you, like I said, maybe someone who likes your business and like what you do at work, or understands your career. Maybe they reach out and act like, hey, Taurus, let's get into a contract. You know what I'm saying? And they could seem really encouraging. Whatever sense of concern you feel, whatever sense of hesitancy you feel it. Let a light switch go off in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's what this kind of feels like. Because it's like, if you're not careful, somebody will kind of hit your ass with the okie doke, and you think that like, oh, it's cool, like I can trust this. No, this is someone who, again, might come off very wise, very mature, where it's like they really don't know shit. They really dumb as a motherfucker. They just sound smart. You know what I'm saying? You know, you meet them type of people. They really don't know shit. They really a bunch of hot air and shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you meet them, what they say, it sound real good. They word it in a certain type of manner to where it sound good, so you think, oh, this sounds good, when really, and for others of you, like I said, this could be romantic. This is someone who could not necessarily be trying to act mature. You know what I'm saying? Something I've noticed, that there's two light bulbs over their head. There's a light bulb over his head. There's a light bulb over hers, right? But again, this makes me feel like, don't trust nobody else's expertise over yours. Somebody else could be trying to come back and act like, oh, I know so much and I'm just so mature. Yeah, okay. Really listen to their ass. A smart motherfucker always sounds smart to you. Really start paying attention to what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, oh, you really dumb as a motherfucker. You really don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? If I really listen to you, if I'm really analyzing what you're saying, you not really talking about shit. You not really hitting on shit. You not really, like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway. Give me something for Geminis. What do they need to know romantically? What do they need to know romantically? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Official person, family room. Main, female, lovers. I do feel like there's someone coming in. This feels real cool. A lot of twos here. We have 22 with official person. We have 21 with family room. We have 2 with main, female right after it. So I do feel like there is someone coming in, Gemini. Whether it be you're the main female or the official person. I do like to see lovers down at the bottom of the deck. I was looking at this card too. As I was shuffling before I started this video, I was looking at it. It fell out. And I noticed that they're like cemented together. So this card maybe kind of gives me a little bit of energy of like, this is, something long term. This is something stable. This is something that'll last. They're made of cement. They're always going to be hugged up like this. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 birds side by side. Which is giving me like a love bird-esque type of energy. I do feel like you might meet someone. They will be official. If you're the main female, this is your message to say you're going to meet someone soon. They are going to be the official person, aka what does that mean? They are who they say they are. Okay, they are who they say they are. I love when I see the official person come out, especially in readings, because for me, this makes me feel like you don't got to worry about, how you meet some people, they get the lying and shit. They act like they got certain finances. They act like they're a certain type of way. They act like this. They act like this is what they're about. They act like this is their intention. No, this is someone who is official. You can 100% rely on that. What they said is, and what ain't. What everything that they said that they got, they have. Whoever they say they is, portray to be, is exactly that. Okay, this person is official. And I like this energy, family room, main, female. So this is someone you can have a family with. This is, again, something that's going to be long term. I see new love coming in for you. I do feel like it'll be pure, and I do feel like there's a lot of romance. There's a lot of red in his suit. There's some red in the flowers she's holding. The white flowers behind her means something to me. Okay, I like that there's like this tea thing here, this tea urn. Okay, so this makes me feel very comfortable. I don't know. It kind of just feel like sipping tea, spilling tea. So, again, Gemini, this might be somebody you can talk to. Maybe y'all kind of do little shit like that. Maybe both y'all coffee drinkers, and it's like, oh, we just enjoy, you know what I'm saying? We have coffee dates in the morning when we talk about our day and our week, or how our week was, or, you know what I'm saying? We have tea first thing in the morning before we go to work, and we talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, this makes me feel like something that somebody you can really talk to. Family room does make me feel like somebody that you can really see yourself having a family with. And I do feel like regardless of if you're the female or the male, the female will be definitely the main female. So it's giving, fellas, if you're looking for a woman, this makes me feel like this would be someone that you can make your main woman. You don't got to worry about keep your options open. This is someone you will want to be your main woman, main female. This is someone who is the head of the household. And if you're a woman watching this makes me feel like someone who, again, you can rely on. They're official. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass a whistle and some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who it is. Like, someone you can rely on. Someone who, like, I just keep reiterating that. Like, someone who really is who they say they are. Someone who really is official for real. Like, someone who, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at all these stripes and badges and shit. You know what I'm saying? He got his badge of honor. He earned all his stripes. Like, he really is who he say he is for real. Like, I'm really that. Like, I ain't got to prove nothing. I ain't got to talk loud or nothing. You see the stripes on my shirt. You see all these badges and tassels and whistles and shit, nigga. You see that I'm really like that. Like, I'm really official for real, for real. And this is a good energy to be in. This is a good energy to have. Give me a little something on this family room. Clarify the family room for me. Toil and labor. Occupation. Yeah, I'm noticing the occupation card is coming out. Toil and labor and occupation is here. This makes me feel like for a lot of you also, Gemini, you might finally be coming out of connections that feel like toil and labor and finally into something that feels very, very good for you. Okay. Occupation, wealthy man is here. So I do feel like this is this official person energy. I do feel like, again, they might be a little more well off. I feel like this is also someone who might can be able to get you out of certain jobs that you don't like to be in. It can help you fund your occupation. Toil and labor and occupation. So again, this might be someone who either the relationship feels less like, oh, this is stressful and this is draining and I don't really want to do this, and it feels more like, I love this, I'm excited to do this, I'm excited to do the work between us, I'm excited to heal between us, I'm excited, you know what I'm saying, to be around this person. Like, I love who they bring out of me. And this can also be, like I said, someone who is very official, very well off, to where not only are you going to be the main person in their life, not only are you going to have a family, not only does it feel long term, but this feels like someone who is, again, so official and just so secure in themselves, to where, again, you might not have to, whatever job you at right now, Gemini, you might not have to be there no more, if work at all. Like, I'm seeing school. I know I don't know, I'm thinking about one of my Gemini homegirls who's in like Korea right now, studying abroad in school. So again, maybe this is someone who can, I don't know why she came to mind, but shit, again, maybe you're working tight end jobs and you don't really want to, where it's like, I can just focus on my occupation, aka, or maybe I can just focus on school and then get to my occupation because now I'm focused on school. I don't have to work all these dead end tired jobs if I don't really want to. Give me Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me Cancer. I thought I saw the false person card. I figured that's what that was. One more card for Cancer. Thief. Courtship. Okay. Cancers, making sure that you're not dealing with people who either have ulterior motives, like unclear, unclean, ungenuine, untrue motives, or people who simply just want to hide their feelings from you. Courtship down is at the bottom of the deck. So this makes me feel like someone who might be acting like they want to court you, acting like they want to be with you. This could be people in the future where you feel like, you are running into people who act like they want to court you, act like they want to be with you, act like they want to, and it's like they could have, hidden motives and hidden intentions, or they could just be like, again, trying to hide. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting this energy too of like, if you know a motherfucker be on your line fucked up about you, then they get around their people and they get to acting shady. Watch out for them types. Cut their motherfucking ass. If you dealing with people who want to court you and act like they just want to be down with the motherfucking team, down with the program so motherfucking bad, but then they get to acting like they can't express their feelings. They get to acting like they don't have no feelings. They get to acting like they don't want to talk about emotional depth. They get to acting like every time you want to talk about your emotional depth, that they just too busy or don't got time, or they just got somewhat better to be. Stop letting these people rob you of your time, your essence, and your energy, and start actually making the change that you need to see. Okay? You see the car, right? Just in case if you ain't see all of the shit was packed up in there. Yeah. Make sure you know when it's time to pack your shit on up and get on up out of there. Because again, it's one thing for a person to want to court you, and it's another thing for a person to really kind of do what needs to be done. Courtship ain't enough no more. Taking me out to the movies ain't enough no more. Taking me out to eat, buying me flowers ain't enough no more. But can you really express yourself? Are you really being genuine? Are you hiding parts of yourself? Are you hiding certain emotions from me? I don't give a damn if you are crazy, so in love. Oh, well, I just don't know how to express myself. Nigga, it's 2025. You better figure out something. Phone a friend, make me a music playlist, put on a romantic Love Jones movie, bitch, something. You better do something. You got to do something. Make these motherfuckers do something. Very much something. It don't even got to just be a boombox and careless one spot out the window on no Romeo and Juliet shit. It don't even got to be write me no 4 page later on no Aaliyah shit. But you have to do something. Now is not the time. What do you need to know about love is that you keep dealing with people who kind of just be having a falsehood. I would even say Cancer, making sure that you're not attracting the same energy. Because, see, you see he got a mask on his face, but you see her face partially covered, too. So, this is also a good time to really change how you're operating, change who you're entertaining. Really ask yourself, okay, if you're dealing with people who maybe hide how they really feel, conceal what their real emotions is, wear masks, come with ulterior motives, you have to really ask yourself, are you also holding on to those same things? Because if the answer is yes, then you're merely just attracting in the same type of energy. And if it is you, then you need to change. If you know that that's not what I'm doing, then you need to ask yourself, why do you keep sticking around for motherfuckers instead of packing your shit up in this car and making the change and actually leaving? The 9 at the top of the deck make me feel like intuitively some of y'all be real close to leaving, but you don't leave. Why? Why not? This is a good time to really ask yourself, why not? This make me feel like you kind of robbing yourself. You know, don't rob yourself of what you know you did want and deserve. Don't allow yourself to be robbed. Don't rob yourself and don't allow yourself to be robbed by nobody else. Okay, making sure that you checking people's intentions. I'm going through this lesson where I'm just now learning too that a motherfucker's actions should be louder than their words. Maybe that's just, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being an air Venus. Maybe that's just me being a Leo moon as a words of affirmation type of bitch or whatever. But, you know, I'm also learning that too, where it's like you can kind of really see people's real intentions by simply how they show up. It ain't even about how they say or what all they do or the courtship. Oh, he bought me flowers and he took me this and he took, but you're supposed to do that. But past that, what else are you doing? Okay, he took you to dinner. That's what he supposed to do. Love that for y'all. What else? Oh, well, he just said he just doesn't know how to express his emotions. Okay, and what is he doing to work through that? Or you just gonna let that be the excuse and you're not gonna ask no more? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just food for thought. And I'm learning it too. It's something I'm learning every single day. But again, we are all learning it together. So as I'm giving it to myself, I'm giving it to you. Give me something for Leos. Give me something for Leo energy. What do they need to know? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know? What do they need to know right now when it comes to love and romance? Leo, Sun, Moon, Risings, and Venus. Poverty, expectation, and message of concern. Bottom of the deck, we have pathways. What is the message of concern? What's the concern? What's the concern? What's the concern for my Leos? Okay. That's very similar to what I just learned. And I guess that's on brand for me being a Leo moon, wealthy man. Yeah. Okay. Leo, you know I love y'all, right? So just real quick, if you've been dealing with bummies, and it's okay, I'm catching it straight myself. It's all right, it's cool. We gonna hold hands and sing Kumbaya. We're gonna be all in this together like High School Musical style. But if you know that you've been dealing with bummies, and by that I mean financially, by that I mean spiritually, by that I mean emotionally, by that I mean physically. If you've been dealing with bummies, I'm even hearing crummies as I'm looking at this poverty card, right? Bummies, crummies, motherfuckers who don't have nothing to offer you, right? This is the time to learn when to just make the decision to move on. It's like you kind of get the message of concern what you need to know when it comes to your love life. It's like you kind of get the message of concern, but then you don't. It's like you still be waiting to make a decision. You see how you got these two? You see how you kind of saying like, okay, listen to these motherfuckers talk. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And then what was your story? They did what? And then what had happened? You said your version of the story was what? I'm listening. It's like you still doing too much decision making. You still doing too much thinking real hard about it. And I'm going to take this as confirmation as I look in front of me. The poverty card reduces down to a 10. Expectation card reduces down to a 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10 up here on this expectation card. Leo, you seem to be having a tendency to be dealing with people who don't have much to offer you, but then you expect a lot out of them. And then it's like you kind of get this message of concern, right, regardless of if it's a real message or not, because intuitively this feels like you might kind of just eventually get knocked into the head, where it's just like, oh wait, this person probably can't give me what I want, probably can't give me what I need anyway. But then again, it's like you still kind of just be listening for the verdict and shit before I make a full decision on if I'm gonna chop it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of just be waiting. I'm listening. Then what you said happened was, and then what your version of the story was, and then oh boy, I just feel so sorry about that. And then what happened to you? It's like you thinking way too hard about it. Once you realize motherfuckers don't have nothing to give you what you expect, you need to leave. Let it go. Learn how to release things when you realize they're not reaching your expectations. You kind of be seeing it come in distant horizons, right? It's like you kind of be seeing it coming from the distance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's like you be saying, and then yeah, what was your story? And then add it up again. You already be knowing that motherfucking stories don't be adding up, but it's like you still just kind of be waiting. Wait till they kind of come into view before you realize, like, oh, this person can't give what I give. This person can't match what I'm matching, right? Stop dealing with motherfuckers who don't have nothing to offer you. Stop dealing with motherfuckers who are spiritually poor, mentally poor, emotionally poor, financially poor. Motherfuckers who are so insecure, so poor, they like a cat and mouse game. You see this cat and this mouse in the back? You know what I'm saying? So this is someone who just likes the chase. You could be dealing with people who, again, don't have much to offer you but the chase. Don't have much to offer you but sex. Don't have much to offer you but a bunch of what you doing text all day, all night long. And it's okay. I hold your hand. I hold your hand, friend. It's okay. Because we are in this together. It's a learning curve. But the message of concern is, once you get the message of concern, once somebody say something, do something, show something, reveal something, you intuitively pick up like, oh, that's alarming, leave. Don't let it, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to, this little anchor, I don't know why it took me so long to get that word. This little anchor don't have to knock you in your head before you see it. You see the anchor coming and swinging from a distance. Why would you let it have to knock you in your head first for you to realize, oh shit, wait, that was bitch. That was... Get up out of there. Make the decision to get up out of there when you know you need to get up out of there. Stop being so naive and stop being so innocent. Stop trying to see it through and give benefit of the doubt. Just start giving motherfuckers doubt. Okay? Give me something for Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What do Virgos need to know in romance at this time? Give me something for Virgos at this time. I feel like I need another Ricola at this point. Give me something for Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Change. Great fortune. Concern. Change, great fortune, concern, main female. What's the concern about? What's the concern about? What are they concerned about? What are they going to be concerned about? What is the issue? What is the thing that they should be concerned about if they aren't already official person? Give me one more card. Ah! Privileged lady. False person. Okay. Okay. False person, lovers, message, mature woman. Virgos, let me kick it to you like this, right? Just real quick. What you need to know. What you need to know is that someone, either you or them, is wearing a mask. I feel like things are about to start changing, but I'm going to be honest with you. Whoever the one is wearing the mask, or whoever the one was being manipulative, whoever the one is being like sneaky or malicious, even if it come down to just hiding feelings, right? Like I was telling somebody else, I think that was Cancer or something I was just doing, whereas like again, false person don't always have to be ill intent, but it can also just be someone who is concealing what they really feel, concealing what they really want, concealing how they really feel, which still is a level of malicious, right? All of it is manipulative, right? But this feels like whoever I'm hearing culprit, whoever was the culprit of this false person energy, something's gonna change for them, and it's gonna be concerning. Why does Virgo need to know this? I mean, of course, if you are the one not being true, but what's the change? Why does Virgo need to know this? What is the change? Confirm what I'm feeling before I say it. Ah, well, yeah, that happens. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, that happens. Okay, Virgo. You're being told this because if you were the one slighted, expect for things to change and take a great change. I feel like this. I feel like there's a wedge here between this great fortune and this concern. For some of y'all, Virgo, you were the one slighted. You were the one done wrong. You were the one someone had like a false energy toward, and where that applies, changes are about to happen for you. I feel like great fortune and sudden wealth will actually be very, very, very prominent. um and honestly, I'm gonna be real, this feels like because somebody was being fucked up to you, like, so whoever this is, this feels like someone who just maybe did have malicious intent, because I feel like things are going to change in your life. If you were the one that was slighted, you can expect for like I like if like this is romance, so I was gonna say just like love, but I guess this is romance. Courtship is here, so this makes me feel like in love, if somebody was being fake, being phony, and being slick and being sly, somebody was being manipulative, didn't have pure intentions, was just kind of being low down and like conniving, manipulative, cunning, I feel like expect for things to change positively, especially if you've left a situation, right? Expect for fortune to come. I see new love coming in with courtship, and I see sudden wealth coming in. So I feel like I'm hearing Midas touch. So again, like it's like everything you about to touch turn to gold. This feel like karma because somebody did you something. Virgo, if you're the one who did somebody something, I think you should be concerned. And I think you're about to be concerned if you haven't begun being concerned yet. You have 333 here. So whatever vision, whatever idea, whatever fantasy you've had for your life probably won't turn out. Official person and privileged lady, this feels like something over here. For some of y'all, this could even be a concern about a new relationship if you were the one slighting somebody, or if this is the person who slighted you. Of course, you know how I do take it for how it resonates. So if this is the person who slighted you and you were done wrong, this is also them. But if you're the one who slighted somebody and you just wasn't being true, wasn't being honest, wasn't being genuine, or whatever like that, it's like you might definitely start to feel concerned, because for some of you, official person, privileged lady is the person that you did wrong. And this is going to be their energy together. Like, not only will they get a lot of privilege, but they really are going to earn their stripes. This ain't just no luck of the draw. Like, this is someone who is official. They are well off. I see their life taking off. And for others of you, this could definitely be courtship. This is like, okay, you move on to a new relationship, Virgo, or they move on into a new relationship, Virgo, and then now you spend the rest of your life kind of concerned and worried because it's like you really kind of fucked that up. This is, I mean, take it for how it resonates. Poverty is down at the bottom of the deck, though. So, again, something is not looking too good for someone. I kind of feel like I want to tap into another deck for this. Give me one more card for this concern. Give me another card for this concern. I feel like something isn't going to go well in somebody's life, though. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely love. Like, for some of you, it's like a concern because somebody's moved on. So I'm definitely getting that very, very heavy. And for others of you, if this ain't necessarily them moving on, this will be like you falling in love with somebody. So then it's like I'm kind of concerned. Take it for how it resonates. But I'm kind of getting that very clearly. There's some changes happening real positively, and there's some not so positive changes happening, Virgo. Just figure out what side of this motherfucking fence you fall on is all I could give you for that, okay? Give me something for Libra placements. My sun, moon, rising, and Venus Libra placements. Libra placements, sun, moon, rising, and Venus Libra placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra placements. What do you have for Libra placements? Lovers. Messages. Okay. Libra, I feel like expect for somebody to reach out. Change. Yeah. Expect for somebody to reach out. Expect for somebody to reach out. Give me something for this message card. What is the message? Expect to receive a message. Expect to receive a phone call from somebody. Pathway. Somebody wants to change. Somebody wants to open up a new pathway. Would you give me one more card on this change card? Someone wants to transform things. Someone wants to change things. I said change card, but I meant the message card. But I guess that double emphasizes too. Give me one card on this change card. Actually, what change is this? What do you need to know is that you're about to get a message. Ooh. I want to take this reverse, so I'm going to, because I felt like intuitively I should take it reverse. Message of concern is down at the bottom of the deck with the message card. Libra, what you need to know is that somebody's about to reach out to you. They love you and they want to transform the connection between y'all. My thing is, right, I usually don't take oracle cards reverse. Certain decks I do, certain decks I don't. This is not one of them, but I felt very guided to take the main female card reverse, which makes me feel like somebody might not. Yeah, what's the Drake bar? You ain't the only one trying to be the only one. You ain't gonna be the only one trying to be the only one. Confirm that change card with the main female reverse. Confirm it. Yeah, imprisonment. Don't get yourself in nothing that you're gonna get trapped in. Okay, where you gonna feel like this is a trap. Don't get yourself in nothing where you feel like you can't get out of it. Okay, I feel like this is someone who wants to come back to you, Libra, but what you need to know is yeah, they still love you. Yeah, I think their energy with trying to like transform and really mend things, I think you'll definitely receive a message. I think you'll actually be really alarmed by who this person is, whether it's who you think it is or not. If it's who you think it is, then you might be alarmed by what they say. Or for some of you, you might be alarmed by who this even is. But this makes me feel like someone who, even though they love you or have love for you or feel super connected to you, you will not be the main female or main male in their life. But female is here, so this makes me feel like you will not be the main female in their life. They will be talking to other people. They will be talking to other females. They will be talking to other women. Though they want things to change with you, I think that is true. And I think that they want things to blossom with you. I think they want to open up and start a new journey with you and really kind of blossom things. But I definitely still think that there's something here with this main female reversed. I don't think this is something to get into. I think if you get involved in this with whoever this is, I think that this is something that's gonna feel like prison, like imprisonment, like something that you got trapped in and you can't get out of. Or something that you feel trapped in because you care emotionally for this person, but now it's like hard to get out of because you just should have never got involved with it anyway. I also feel like somebody might be a rat, so be very, very careful. I don't know why this rat next to it is still kind of giving, so make sure you be careful who you talking to. Make sure you be careful who you sharing information with. I feel like somebody, Libra, around you might be going back and giving some information, so please be very careful. If there's an ex, you talking about a particular ex to any of your friends, you talking about a friend to any of your friends, because this don't just have to be romantic. This can also be like familiar, you know what I'm saying, with platonic. So be careful with people who want to come in and act like, oh, let's just be friends, we could be cool, and then this is a motherfucker who really is telling your business. You think that they really like your main friend when actually they just coming to get the tea, get the gossip, and they finna go tell and run to the next motherfucker. Oh yeah, because girl, and then she had said that this was going on between her and Tyrone. Keep bitches out your business. Keep everybody out your business. Matter of fact, I just be quiet the whole month of July. But it's like, don't let somebody come swoo you, is what this feels like, Libra. Somebody might come back, they might have it together, they might be actually the official person, they might come back acting like it, or maybe they really are the official person. Regardless, though, you won't be the only person. Yeah, it'll feel like you kind of locked in this. It'll feel like I'm kind of stuck in this. Like, I don't know, the lock and key shit just kind of like really dawned on me. So don't get yourself in nothing that is gonna be hard to get out of. Okay? I don't give a fuck what they say when they call you. I don't give a fuck what the message was. You should definitely be very concerned. Despite the message, you should absolutely be concerned. Give me something for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 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 What do they need to know in love right now? Okay, somebody, if you're dealing with somebody who is acting like they're super wealthy and well off, or if you meet somebody coming up and they act like they're super wealthy and well off, I would raise a little bit of concern. Okay, why should they be concerned? I'm gonna be honest, right? This make me feel like somebody might have money, but it might not be legitimate. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? But this is kind of given. I wouldn't be too excited, and I would definitely have a lot of questions about what motherfuckers do for work. Because great fortune is reversed. So this is either someone who is going to be acting like, or someone who is currently, if you're dealing with them currently, acting like they have it like that and they really don't. They acting like they have all these assets and all of these stocks and all of this, that, and the third, and they really don't. Or this is someone that you know isn't making their money legitimately, Scorpio. But see, you might not know the full details in the whole tea, you know what I'm saying, behind like what's it really giving. So be very careful about that. Yeah, for those of you where this is new and you're dealing with somebody who might have a little bit of a street life, because isn't he kind of dressed like a mob boss? Doesn't he kind of give like Italian mob boss, mafia type of, you know what I'm saying? Like it kind of give that to me from the hat and aesthetic. He got his hair slicked back and shit. He got this mug on his face. You know what I'm saying? It look like he'd be quick to send a motherfucker sleeping with the fishes, right? So it's like, you know, it's real nice when you get all of the gifts. It's real nice when you get all like, this is Scorpio, right? Consider Diddy and Carisha. And that whole verdict situation is very disgusting, but we're not going to talk about it. But consider that, you know? It was all cute when you on yachts and you on boats and everything, and you tell them up that you will have them on their knees. It was real cute. It was real funny. You getting all the bags and you get your little TV, you know what I'm saying, your little talk show and da-da-da-da-da. But see, when things come to shove and push come to shove, right, it's very concerning. It's very alarming. It's not fun anymore. So just be careful about it. I'm trying to see if I see any synchronicity numbers. I don't see any matching numbers though, but yeah, when it comes to what you need to, yeah, because you out here being innocent. Look at this child down here at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio, don't be out here trying to be innocent and just play naive. Okay, when you know that something ain't smelling clean in the water, you need to correct it. Okay, and you know what I'm saying. And if you know what you're getting into, just know what you're getting into. Because again, like I said, if you knew and you getting involved with somebody like this, you see there's a rat on this card, right? Okay, I mean, as long as you see it like I see it. So if you knew, and as a woman who didn't, you know, had a different types of men, so I've been around the block, you know what I'm saying? Like I kind of know how this goes. I kind of know what this should be, but it's like, be careful. You don't want to get yourself in nothing, and then as soon as you think it's fun and it's boats and it's yachts and it's trips and it's gifts, and then something happen, and now you're involved in what's going on. Because I see you being very concerned, and not in a good way. Okay. Now let's get to some of my most favorite people in the world, Sagittarius. Let's see what we need to know during this time. Let's see what we need to know during this time. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. False person flipped out. House flipped out. Courtship. What you need to know in your love life, Sagittarius, is that somebody might be coming around acting really, really stable, or you might be dealing with somebody who is acting like they're stable in their energy and they're really not. I feel like whoever this is, though, is going to try to come around and court you. Okay? They might try to court you and take you out and make it seem like, oh, I'm very stable, whether it be financially or not. Maybe they're going to act like I'm financially stable, or maybe they're going to act like, oh, I'm just so well off, or whatever. I do feel like somebody wants to court you. I do feel like they have like a mask. I'm actually picking up on intentions. I'm picking up that they don't have good intentions, or that they have like false intentions. I guess I won't say it's necessarily bad, like they plan on harming you, but this just still feels like false intentions. A false person, someone who isn't being clear in who they are, clear in what they want, clear in why they're here, clear in what's really going on in their life, clear in what their real baggage and real issues are. Give me something with this house card. Clarify this house card for me. Official person. Yeah, I also just heard the lights are on, but no one's home. Which is, I mean, a very kind way to call someone stupid. So it's kind of given they might be a little slow. Or, like, I guess that's not the right word to use, but they might be a little, like, not smart. Or either they could think that you're not smart. But I just heard the lights are on and no one's home. Give me something else. Yeah. Official person, courthouse. House. Concern. Give me some energy for this false person. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For what they need to know. Yeah, false person. The false energy is that somebody's gonna come in acting like they have something that they don't. Acting like they just got fortune, or that they like, yeah, unexpected income. See, like they gonna come in acting like they got money or something. Sagittarius with this courtship card. It's like they gonna try to wine you, dine you. They might try to like take you out or maybe something, or really court you. And this feels like someone who's gonna come in acting as if they have a certain level of like financial status or financial stability that they don't have. Though I said house card is about stability. It's about being stable, financially stable, stable in your energy, finding people who also feel like home. Maybe even getting a real home. But this feels like someone who might even buy a house. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who might buy a house and then act like, yeah, because I moved out. But it's like you struggling to pay bills. Like Jesus Christ. Hold on. Ooh. But yeah, it's like you really struggling to pay bills, but then they gonna want to come around and act like, ooh, Sagittarius, cause yeah, I got my own place. You know what I'm saying? Like you can come over Saturday night anytime. And it's like, but you don't got no furniture in this bitch. You ain't got no food in this bitch. You're struggling check to pay your bills, but you invited me over here to try to court me and make it seem like what? It's what it feel like. Someone who feel like official person. So it's kind of giving somebody who's trying to come in. What you need to know right now in your love life is that whoever this is going to come in trying to act like they have it all together. And they don't. Especially financially. Like this feels like someone who especially financially is going to try to act like they have it all together. That courthouse card makes me feel like this is someone who like feels like they have unfinished business with you. Y'all know my courthouse card is like one of my unfinished business cards, or having to handle some business type of card. So this feels like someone who might want to even try to low-key put it in your face, but it's like they really not telling you what the real tea is. They gonna come in trying to act like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? What's coming to me? It ain't tricking if you got it. I'm hearing like a T.I. tone. Is that you can have whatever you like? Everybody know it ain't tricking if you got it. My bitch can have what she want and go in the store and in the bag. Yeah, it's kind of giving it. Where it's like, again, somebody might be coming in acting like, oh yeah, it ain't tricking if you got, like, yeah, just throw it in a bag. You know, it just, yeah, whatever you want. But it's like, they really doing it to try to get to you. Like, they don't have real intentions. Like, this feels like someone who doesn't really have it like that. But then they come in trying to impress you. They know they don't have it like that, but they really just trying to get you. You feel me? Like, if they could just kind of reel you back in, that's really what it feels like. It don't really feel genuine. So, definitely make sure you keep that in mind when you're dealing with these people, okay? Motherfuckers do not be who they say they is, Sagittarius. Okay? Especially the broke thing. As a Sagittarius woman, I don't know what that shit is about. Motherfuckers love trying to come in and live above their means to get around me. I'm really living like that. Like, don't get around me and then try to act like you Mr. Put that shit on, or like Mr. Make it happen, or Mr. Throw it in the bag. Like, cause I'm really living like that for real. And I really have expensive taste for real. Then you done blew a motherfucking bag on me, then, but you really don't know how you gonna pay your bills. This same motherfucking house, you trying to invite me and entice me to come over, you really don't know how you gonna pay your rent for real. But then you out and about trying to impress me and live up with the Jones. Okay. Hurt your motherfucking self if you want to. Hurt your motherfucking self if you want to. Because it ain't gonna hurt my pockets, baby. I'm fine. My finances are fine. Give me some for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. False person came right back out. And I did shuffle. False person came right back out. It was also out in Sagittarius. Great fortune is here. Capricorn, are y'all the ones dealing with a Sagittarius? Because these cards came right back out. And I swear I shuffled. Family room down at the bottom of the deck. Are you the one trying to come in and act like you're an official person? Or are you dealing with the Sagittarius that's acting like this? Somebody is trying to act like the official person. Somebody is trying to act like they are just so fortunate and so well off. Someone is trying to act like they just have it all together. And it seems like the whole point of it is in order to kind of have a family. Bottom of the deck up under that, we do have coffin. Bottom of the deck up under that, we do have child. Somebody wants to have a family with you, Capricorn. Or this is you wanting to have a family with somebody. But this is somebody coming in with a falsehood. They're not really being honest about why they're coming back. They're not really being honest about their situation. They're not really being honest about their finances. They're not being honest about the fact that they don't really have it all together. They want to come back and act like the official person, like they've just earned all of these stripes. Like they just got this badge of honor or whatever with them, and it's fake. But it's given like someone wants a family. Even here, family room, child. So this could maybe be someone who has always felt like y'all should have a family together, who maybe is still holding on to the idea of having a family. You know, Capricorn, you maybe could have been the one to cut this off, okay, if this is them. But this feels like oddly similar to Sagittarius's reading that I just did. And I reshuffled these cards. Clarify false person. What's the falsehood? What's the falsehood? What's the falsehood? Courtship. Yeah, this is like, so if you're not dealing with the Sagittarius, it's given you have Sagittarius in your chart, and both of these signs are extremely similar. Someone's going to come back and court you, and it's really a waste of time. Thief. They're really kind of just wasting time. I don't know why thief always kind of gives, I guess because his little pocket watch, but it always gives me like robbing you of your time. Capricorn, do not waste time with a motherfucker who is not really being authentic. Someone's going to come back and try to court you. Someone's going to try to come back and try to like act like they're really this type of person or that type of person, and that's not really who they are. 8 at the top of the false person, 26 here at the top of the great fortune card, 88 is here. I feel like somebody's kind of going through some karma. I feel like someone's kind of going through some karma. Give me something for this official person. Are they really official? Are they genuinely the official person? Or what makes them official? Are they really someone to be relied on? Child, no. Child makes me feel like no. Child makes me feel like this person is still childish. Okay. Official person. Are they really an official person for real? Child, no. They do not have it together. Courthouse. They do not have it together, but they just want unfinished business with you. Gift. Yeah, this is someone who, like I said, is very oddly similar. Yeah, change is here. Yeah, like I said, because you could have been the one to dump them. Capricorn, maybe you was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Maybe you know exactly who this is, and you like, yeah, girl, they always have been childish. No wonder they trying to come in and act like, oh, they somebody they not. Like, I just got all of this money. I'm just so official. I've earned all these stripes. And the whole time you already knowing that that's not true. They also know that it's not true. I do feel like this person is going to try to come back and gift you something. They're going to come back and try to act like they have some money about them. They're going to try to come back and act like, oh, I just, what I said in Sagittarius' reading, just throw it in a bag. Mature woman down at the bottom of the deck, though. Capricorn, I feel like you know better. Just make sure you don't fall for no okie doke. I don't give a damn if you are bored. I don't give a damn if you are doing it for the plot. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Don't let this person waste your time. Because that's really all they're doing. They're going to try to come back and act like, oh, yeah, let me buy you this and wine you this and just throw it in the bag. And what T.I. said, you can have whatever you like. And all of that good, extra, greasy, other juicy shit. And then at the end of the day, it's like they still really the same motherfucker. What they not telling you is they really can't afford it. What they're telling you is they really don't have it like that. I need something for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, what do they need to know in their romantic life right now? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Toil and labor. Toil and labor. Coffin. I'm going to take this upright. I'm going to take that upright. Toil and labor. Coffin. Well, no, I feel guided to keep it reversed, so I'm going to take it back. I understand why it's reversed. I heard that. Sun, wealth, great fortune. Aquarius, a lot of your goodness is going to come. A lot of your blessings will come, and a lot of your blessings, a lot of your wealth, a lot of your fortune will come once you understand and really kind of bury the hatchet on some of the things that you're doing. When it comes to romance, for those of you, and I picked that up real loud and clear for my singles, toil and labor, make sure you're not picking up no projects. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11. You also have an 11 here. You need to be in relationships and in connections and shit with people that actually are in alignment with you. It's like you kind of have a tendency to pick up these projects, pick up these stressful, draining, you know what I'm saying? You kind of stay latched onto them. They stressful, they draining and shit. It's almost like a bad job that you hate to go to. You know what I'm saying? It's like as soon as you wake up and your feet hit the ground and shit, it's like, fuck, I gotta go into this motherfucker. I hate everything about this bitch. As soon as I get in here, it's just like my energy, my aura just go down like 70 points or some shit like that. It's like, stop picking up things that you know are stressful. Stop picking up things, projects, people, relationships that you know are going to drain you more than to help you. For some of you, you are still holding on to things, right? That I said I was gonna take it upright, but taking it upright would indicate that y'all are already putting it into it. For some of you, it fell reverse because you don't know how to really put it into it. If you want the house, the life, the wife, you know what I'm saying, family room and shit down at the bottom of the deck, then you need to start actually aligning yourself with people who are in alignment with you. It's like you kind of start aligning yourself with people who aren't in alignment with you, and then get there wondering like, why do I feel so drained? Why do I feel so tired? Why do I just feel so? Because you're around a bunch of motherfuckers who are not in alignment with you, and it's causing you stress. It's causing you turmoil. It's causing you to be drained. It's causing you to feel frustrated and fatigued. What I like about this card is, or most of these cards, is when I count up some of like the little things in the card, it always equates to 5. The pathway card has butterflies. When I counted the butterflies, it was 5. This coffin card has candles. There's 5 candles here. Death is also about what? Transformation. It's time to really start transforming some things. And or what you need to know is, if you want your love life to transform, if you want your romantic life to transform, if you want your energy to transform where you're not feeling like I'm picking up projects, I'm picking up motherfuckers who drain me, I'm picking up romantic connections, platonic connections, friends, family connections that drain me, make me feel like I'm stressed, frustrate me, make my motherfucking hair fall out of shit, then you simply need to really let it go. Or there's something a pattern excuse me, or something that you're attracted to, or something that you need to let go of. But for some of you, this really does feel like there's some connections and shit that you need to let go of. There's still some people and shit that you need to release. Give me this coffin card reverse for what do they need to know right now at this time? Yeah, distant horizons. For some of you, you keep holding on to stuff because it's like you be feeling like nothing else better is coming. When it is, all you got to do is let it go. This shit is like buses. I cannot stress that enough. Consider it like buses. The next one comes in the next 15 minutes. The next bus comes in the next 10-15 minutes. So you got to know that there's one in the distant horizon. But again, it's like you kind of just be dealing with people who have, you know, not so good intentions, or people who are simply just fucking draining. Sometimes people are just withholders. False person isn't always just people with negative intentions. Sometimes a false person can be people who withhold, people who really do care about you, people who really do love you, people who really do understand, and they still withhold. They drain you in some sort of type of capacity. And it's like, but I don't want to let them go. But holding on to their ass is only bringing you more and more and more despair. Aquarius, if there's anything that you need to know, is that you need to start cutting motherfuckers at the root. Treat this shit like flowers and shit. Treat this shit like weeds. You got to cut that shit at the root. Dead it. Immediately. Stop picking up projects. Take some time to really energetically pay attention to yourself. Pluto is definitely in Aquarius. So a lot of this energy is about what you need to let go of, what you're not letting go of. Pay attention to that. When you're around friends, pay attention. How do you feel? Do you feel stressed, drained dealing with these people? Romantic partners and counterparts, how do you feel when you get done dealing with these people? Do you feel drained? Do you feel frustrated? Do you feel annoyed? That is your number one telltale sign to let you know this is someone you have no business being with and dealing with anyway. Once you can kind of learn how to do that and shift who you entertaining to only being with people who are in alignment with you, it'll definitely help you prosperity wise. You'll see your abundance go up, you'll see your blessings going up and all of that. But God is not going to bless no mess. So stop getting yourself willingly into situations that are stressful, chaotic, and messy. How God gonna give you a blessing when you latched to all this bullshit? Come on now. You gotta let the bullshit go. Give me something for Pisces. What do you need to know romantically? Give me something for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know romantically? Mature man. Pathway. And message. I feel like the pathways are opening up for y'all, Pisces. Okay, I do feel like romance and things will start transforming and blooming. I do feel like you will get a message from somebody, a phone call, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe just a text message or something from somebody. And I do feel like they have their eye on you. I don't know. Something about this mature man card made me feel like, you know what I'm saying, he might be looking at you a little something, you know what I'm saying, or whoever this is, regardless if you're a man or a woman, this person could be mature, okay, regardless of what you have between your legs. Again, everyone has masculine and feminine energy within us, so whatever energy this is, someone is looking at you, Pisces, and someone has their eye on you. I'm hearing epiphany. So as they're looking at you, this could be someone who's already watching you, who hasn't really came and broke contact yet. But I feel like someone's looking at you. They're very wise. They could actually be from like a different state or from a different side of town, or maybe just from a different culture or different background in general. And I do feel like meeting this person will definitely open up some pathways, open up some doors, and it'll definitely like allow things to blossom. 777 Sun Wealth is here. So I do feel like when you meet them, Pisces, I feel like you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot. And I like this for you. This is real cute. Give me something on this mature man for what do they need to know. I feel like they're going to reach out to you, though. You don't have to worry about breaking contact or like having to take a whole lot of initiative. I feel like whoever this is, again, regardless of what they have between their legs, feels like someone who is comfortable enough with taking the initiative, who is wise, who is very mature. Someone who, you know, can really change your life a little bit. Unexpected income. So this might be someone who is also pretty well off. They might be a little financially generous. Okay, they don't mind helping. You know what I'm saying? This feels like, this feels like someone who's polished, who's a little established, someone who's traveled a little bit. They read books and shit. They're very knowledgeable on a lot of different things, a lot of different cultures, backgrounds. They've been around. They've made some money. They're very stable. They seem very wise, very secure, very like in their energy, and I like that. So this feels like someone who, yeah, wealthy man. Like I said, this feels like someone who doesn't mind being financially generous to you. Someone who doesn't mind saying, oh, you need money for what? Oh, that's nothing. Like, dude, you don't need nothing else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Someone who really does want to help you open up the pathway. Someone who really does want to help you blossom. Someone who wants to help you grow, help you fly, help you transition. But I do feel like, again, they just kind of have their eye on you right now. It feels like they haven't really reached out to you. They haven't really said anything. They haven't really broken the ice. Lover's card is down at the bottom of the deck. As I was saying earlier, in one of my piles already, I was looking at this as I was shuffling before I started this video, and I noticed that the two here are in cement. So I love that they're cemented together. This makes me feel like a love that can last for a long time. A love that will be around for a long time. And I really, really like that. For this pile, give me the message, or what will they say when they message person watching? Bad health. Are they a doctor? I mean, they could be a doctor. That was like, because what message are they going to say is what I asked, and bad health came. So maybe you'll meet them at a doctor's office or a nurse's office or something like that, and they'll kind of just watch you and then eventually break the ice. They could be a doctor with bad health and good fortune here. So maybe you'll kind of meet them again at the hospital, where it's like, but I've been seeing you as a patient come here for a while. I always thought you were really, really nice and attractive, and I just wanted to get to know you. This could also be maybe someone that you run into just on some simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're sick and they're in bad health, and maybe y'all see each other at the grocery aisle, and they be like, yeah, do you think that the ibuprofen liquid or the Aleve is better? You know what I'm saying? But it makes me feel like someone who might need to help you with something. The initial message could be someone who might need to help you with something. This could not even be a regular hospital. This could just be like, I'm seeing physical therapy. So maybe something with sports, maybe something as a physical therapist, where it's like, yeah, I'm really just here to, get physical therapy. But then I started kind of getting sweet with the person I was talking to. Or maybe you're at the nurse's office or doctor's office. Maybe both of y'all will be there, and they just spark up a conversation of just like, hey, so, isn't it funny how long you have to wait to see the doctor even though you set an appointment? Like, you know what I'm saying? This feels like someone who might just be comfortable with sparking up a conversation, and you just happen to be at a doctor's office or shit like that. But again, this also could be the doctor with bad health and great fortune. So this could just be somebody you meet and you go to get a simple checkup, and then before you know it, y'all start making conversation. Y'all around the same age. Y'all kind of get a little, a little side eye situation going on. And then before you know it, it just get cracking like that. But what you need to know is, I definitely feel like someone is coming in to kind of help you. Okay, what you need to know in your love life is that this person feels very mature. This person feels very mature. They feel very polished. They feel very put together. And this feels like someone who is not going to be afraid to be financially generous to you, to make sure that they're helping you. I feel like they'll genuinely care about you. This care and this love is going to be something that can definitely stand the test of time for sure. Okay, so that has been that. Thank y'all for tuning into my channel. I deeply appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, join our family if you want to. I'm open for personal readings, just in case if you want to book with moi. And I think that's everything. I'm done. I need to go stretch my legs from sitting here for so long. So thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Really appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you over on the next video. Peace out.